This is The Bottom Line. The Bottom Line on 938 Live.
The 2014 Formula One Singapore Airlines Singapore Grand Prix raced to a roaring success over the weekend. And while it may be one of the most well-known names in the local sporting arena, the Economic Development Board said there are also other sporting businesses springing up in Singapore. One Fighting Championship launched 3 years ago. The Mixed Martial Arts organization is partnered with Fox and Star Sports for a cable television deal and says that its viewership is growing rapidly. Its chief executive Victor Cui tells Travis Teo why they chose to be in the Lion City.
Well, Singapore is a fantastic home for global businesses, and on top of that, we're supported by EDB. And I also live here in Singapore. My family is out here in Singapore. The second part is that it's easy to travel, as a major airport hub from here to every other country that we're holding events at, whether we're flying to Malaysia or last month was in Dubai. We were just in Cambodia. So it's really easy to fly and do business coming out of here.
What are some of the challenges, though, in setting up shop here in Singapore?
I think one of the challenges of doing business out of Singapore is the unemployment rate is very low. So that makes it difficult to hire new people. And when you're a startup like 1FC, we're hiring rapidly, as quickly as we can, in as many positions as we can. I'd love to hire maybe another 100 people this year if I could. I think finding talented people in Singapore is one of the biggest challenges that we face right now.
What was the reason behind this? Do you think there should be more talent across the region that you can attract?
I think it's a combination of factors. One, that the unemployment rate is low, but the other one is that finding people with experience in the sports industry, finding people that have experience in the media industry in Asia is relatively difficult because those are two career fields that are new. You don't find a lot of people that have 10, 15 years of experience in sports or in live sports and media.
Do you think that the Singapore Tourism Board is recognizing the wider role that businesses or sports business can actually play in the overall Singapore economy?
I think definitely so. You're seeing that with 1FC. We've got excellent support from STB, from conferences that they do or workshops, as well as marketing support as we go across the region. And particularly for business like ours is that we aren't just holding one event a year and then we take off. We're headquartered here, proudly Singaporean, and we're holding events in different countries all across Asia.
Was it easy to get support from STB? Can you just take us through the process?
Well, nothing is easy. And, I think one great thing about working with the government in Singapore is that they are very, very meticulous about who they would work with and who they'd partner up with. So they take their time to decide who they should put their weight behind on the partners. It was definitely a long process to making sure that we are continually delivering all the major milestones and targets that they set for us.
Roughly how long was the process, the time duration to secure this support?
I'm going to say probably about a year. But, every year you also want to revisit it. We're in constant contact with them and updates of what we're doing and where we're going.
And that was Victor Cui, Chief Executive of One Fighting Championship, speaking to Travis Teo on The Bottom Line. The Bottom Line is brought to you by Turkish Airlines, Europe's best airline.